Hi, tonight we're going to talk about intuition shows the way. Intuition does not reveal relevant facts, and it is spiritual and just points us in the right direction. We need to trust it, and then the answers we seek will come and the way will open, as it is more powerful than our intellect. Energy doesn't lie. So our intuition guides us with our experience and judgment to do what is best. We need courage to follow it, as it is guided by our soul and is dealing with the understanding of our reality. It is our consciousness, so we can trust it, as it knows the best response to our dilemmas. It brings light to darkness and can be seen in the twinkle in our eyes, as a fresh beginning, a renewal of our mind. If we just turn on the light, we can find peace, love, and happiness. So listen to the voice of the Spirit. Don't be distracted by the small stuff. Everything is happening as it should. Open your mind and be filled with amazement and awe, not closed with belief. Rumi said, there is a voice that doesn't use words. Listen. Einstein said, the intellect has little to do on the road to discovery. There comes a leap in consciousness, call it intuition or what you will, and the solution comes to you and you don't know why or how. Einstein also said, the intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. Intuition is sometimes called the sixth sense because we understand something without using our intellect. It is an insight without reasoning or rationalizing, a gut feeling based on intuition rather than dogma. Following intuition or insights can rescue us from our problems and difficulties because it enables us to become secure, resilient, and happy. It is sad that our own inner voice gets drowned out by other people's opinions. Intuition at all times has a response, and each time has our best interests at heart. Our mind is limited, so we can't comprehend. That is why we need the courage to follow and intuit. Don't let the noise around you drown out your dreams. Our inner voice that guides us tells us what to do, long before our mind has figured it out. Dreams are an intuitive spiritual potential that doesn't explain, but points us in the right direction. Rumi said, the inspiration you seek is already within you. Be silent and listen. Rudolf Steiner said, intuition is the conscious experience in pure spirit of a purely spiritual content. Krishnamurti said, intuition is the whisper of the soul. When we see with spiritual consciousness, it is intuition, a superpower that makes our dreams a reality. The more we trust and follow our intuition beyond the mind, the more we give ourselves permission to be happy. It is a superpower, a GPS from our soul where we know something without thinking. People who have not experienced a spiritual awakening have a hard time believing it because it is mystical. Intuition is energy, and it is truthful because our soul does not lie. We can trust it. Our soul is the limitless reality we came from, and it is sacred, looking through the lens of love. Acting on love, we find ourselves moving towards our dreams, fulfillment, and bliss. When we are committed to our soul, our consciousness takes a new meaning as we discover what makes us happy and brings us joy. Lao Tzu said, a good artist lets intuition lead him wherever it wants. Rumi said, everyone sees the unseen in proportion to the clarity of their heart. Following our intuition is about mindfully looking through the lens of love. It is a transformative journey that takes us into kindness and generosity. We don't have to become a monk, as our calling can be picking up our kids from school or dropping them off. We can live out our calling in the world with financial hardships and the ups and downs of relationships. When we balance ourselves with intuitive contemplation. Our mind has the first shot with thoughts that are defensive, judging, and controlling, and scrutinizing. The mind has the first look, but when we go beyond the mind and are present in the here and now, in consciousness, we are open and not defensive. Our intuition points with a pure heart, does not explain as it is spiritual, and it does not avoid our problems, but includes them, finding resolutions. The more we trust our intuition, some call instincts, is where wisdom appears. Intuition is perception that approaches problems differently than the mind, as it comes from the spirit. Steve Jobs said, intuition is a very powerful thing, more powerful than intellect. Krishnamurti said, intuition is the whisper of the soul. Paulo Coelho said, intuition is reality, a sudden immersion of the soul into the universal current of life. Intuition is an awareness or realization that is spontaneous on how to act without the need to know. It can't be explained because it is the voice of consciousness in the spiritual realm. Intuition whispers the truth from the fourth dimension in the sudden appearance of a new insight. It is a magic path of true energy because it comes from the soul. It comes from a pure heart, the spirit, not the intellect. When we trust and follow our intuition, we are guided by love and the wisdom of the universe. The collective consciousness also guides us. Buddha said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Einstein said, indeed, it is not intellect, but intuition which advances humanity. Intuition tells man his purpose in this life. Oprah said, trust your instincts. Intuition doesn't lie. Thank you.